Finally TV, here we are, party people, back again, once again in the building. We at the Sessions Talent Search out here in Poughkeepsie, New York, Holiday Inn. Beautiful day for all this and stuff. The energy's right in the building already. It's super early. I'm sitting here with one of the main pieces of the puzzle for tonight's talent search. I'm sitting here with Santos Garcia. How are you, sir?
What's up, man? I'm outstanding. How about you? So you good? You chilling?
Man, I'm more than good. I'm chilling here. We got you here. We out in Poughkeepsie. We doing the Sessions Talent Search. Always a pleasure to see you. And I want to let the people know a little bit about you and what you do. And I don't want to misrepresent you. So I'm going to let you take the stage for a second and just tell the people, what you do, who you are, and all that good stuff.
What's up, guys? So my name is Santos Garcia. I have a tour management company, marketing company. I've been in the business for some time. Started my career working with Neo. Before that, I actually did a little bit of marketing at Def Jam, and I branched off and started my own company and started helping a lot of artists. So essentially, tour managing artists is what I do.
Got you. And doing a mighty fine job of it. You work with our mutual friend is Mikey De Niro, and brought us together. We did a sessions listening party, you and I.
Yeah.
Me, you, KL. It was kind of cool. A few different artists came through there. We gave our opinions on their music and all that. How important is this sort of stuff to do, like these different showcases, these different talent searches? I don't want to say is it necessary, but I want to ask you, how important is it?
Oh, it's essential. It's necessary. I think that a lot of the times these executives are in the office, running plays from the office, and then wait for that particular time for a particular artist to get their numbers up, and then by that time the foundation has been created, and then the label just kind of treats it as a factory, which is, I understand, understanding the system, but we have to be able to go out and go to the streets, see what's moving and shaking, and build that relationship with the artists before they get to that label. And if I think more executives do that, we'll be able to find that raw talent that was actually there and actually build those better relationships. So it's very important.
Got you. I tend to agree with you. I feel the same way. It's kind of like why I do my Voice of the Valley, FinallyTV thing, and trying to find these artists and helping them really find themselves and talk to them about what they need to do, how to push it to the next level, not just rapping or singing in your basement. Yeah. It's bigger than that, And you kind of spoke on it yesterday that even with, a big budget behind you and all that, if you don't have a team behind you, it can be very difficult and a lot of obstacles. Talk a little bit about the importance of a team.
Oh, it's essentially is very, very important. I think that a lot of times, there are so many talented people out there, but they don't have the right structure around them and the right foundation. The right people that, everyone has a lane, and if everyone sticks to their lane and stays in their lane, they'll be able to actually progress and move much further. Of course, you could do it by yourself, but you'll go further if you do it with a team. So yeah, it's very, very important, and I think all artists should focus on that. Okay, who can run what play? Who's good for what? Some people might be better at communicating. Some people are not good at speaking. They might be a little bit better at just typing things out, or putting together an agenda, itinerary. It's very important that you create a team around your surroundings, so you'll be able to succeed a little bit.
And I think sometimes people don't even understand what the team needs to consist of. We giving y'all game today if y'all didn't realize it. This little free game today. But the pieces of the team, let's talk about that, right? Because I think a lot of people think, producer, I need to have a hookup at a studio, and I need somebody handling my social media. It's that, but it's much more than that, no?
Yeah, it's very intricate. It's different pieces to the puzzle. Now, of course, what I would like to say is you have to break it down into a creative group and an executive group. So once you do that, you say, okay, this is my creator, this is my producer, my engineer, people that I work with to build some type of to build music with, and then you have the executive branch per se, and then this is like your role manager, your tour manager, if you need an assistant. People that can actually help you schedule things, your publicist, your attorney, break those groups down, and then collectively together you'll be able to go much further. Now, granted, as an artist starting in a game, you might not have the budget to actually pay everybody out, but you could include people into your career. You know, give people equity. You know what I'm saying? Do the paperwork and give people the equity to actually feel a part of it. And a true team member is gonna play the field with you until you achieve that level of success.
Got you. I love it. Free game here all day long with Santos Garcia. So let's just backtrack just a little bit, and because you are a very humble dude, and I give you that. You've worked with some heavy hitters out here, though. So just put your chest out a little bit, and just say the names, bro. Who you been working with?
Oh, I hate to drop names, man.
No, drop them. I'm asking them too. Drop the names.
You know what? Before I name a couple of the people that I work with, the reason why is because I've worked with so many talented people, that I don't actually get the recognition that they deserve. But like behind the scenes, the production companies, I work with guys like Eddie Powell, Ronnie Stevenson. I work with managers that are super successful, to Sean Gale, that are just some of the people behind the scenes that are actually the engine to a lot of these artists that are successful. So when I think about celebrities, these are my celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Daryl Banks, God bless my OG Carter, head of security for Neo at some point. He passed away. He taught me so much about the structure of moving, in the club space and moving in the arena space as well. So these people actually understand, like, that's what I hate to, ironically, we're going back into the team thing. But but as far as artist wise, I work with Neo, Megan Thee Stallion. I just got off tour with Pretty Ricky. I did business with Luda. I did business with Chris. I work with a lot of different artists. So that list goes on. Once you're on the road and once you start traveling, you do business with a lot. But again, my celebrities, not to take away from the artists, much love and respect. For me, it's the executives behind the scenes. These guys, day in and day out, put in that work.
And I think that's such a great point, and I didn't even mean to do that, but even with my interview with KL earlier, sometimes it's not everything that you see in front of your face on the camera that is the dope stuff, or the stuff that actually made it happen. You know what I mean? And here you are talking about the unsung heroes in the industry that you've worked with, that have helped you and put you kind of, in line to do some good things and opportunities, right? So just another free game out there is that, take all that stuff into consideration. It's not just about grabbing this mic and spitting it or singing your heart out. That's 5% of it, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I know we've all seen this where we watch some certain artists and we be like, yo, this guy he's not the most talented, but how did he get to this level of success? His team is so dedicated that that's what it is. Your squad, your team around you, and then you wonder, well, man, this guy, I'm a way better lyricist, rapper, artist, singer, but why is it that this guy has gotten to this level of success? It's a squad, yo. His team, his people around him that are investing in him are just going 1,000%.
And that's the point too. It's the dedication of the said team. That's really, because, and the team's only going to be as dedicated as the artist is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That is true. That is very true.
Right? Because how do you get behind something if they're not behind it themselves?
I'm glad you said that, because a lot of artists expect things to just miraculously happen, just happen out of nowhere. But nah.
And it's very evident because, I won't name any rappers. I ain't trying to put nobody out there, but there's rappers who have completed albums and all the work's done. Everything was, filed properly. All their samples are cleared and everything, but it doesn't move any units. Right. And it's actually probably pretty good music, but it's not going nowhere because there's no team pushing it. They didn't invest anything in that. They thought I just needed to make the music.
Exactly.
And that's where it starts. That's
the beginning. You have a long way to go, and so essentially put together a team of people that actually want to help you get to the next level, and you have to want it for yourself as well. You know what I'm saying? You can start with one person, man. You can start with two people, but get somebody that's going to be able to jump on that car and travel from your hometown down to South by Southwest, or help you book a flight to go to LA, to record or attend a special event. Once you create that, you'll be able to bring in pieces of the puzzle. And this is a saying that I remember someone once told me. She said, if your car breaks down on the side of the road, and you have a sign talking about help me, not, you know, a lot of the times people are not they're gonna keep driving. But if your car breaks down the side of the road and you start pushing that shit, I'm pretty sure someone else will hop out their car and help push your car as well.
Right. Or at least help you stop pushing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like right, exactly. But you get my point. That's my logic. Like, you know, someone is gonna help you when they see you going, you know, and doing your
Talent
thing.
search.
Exactly.
But one thing I wanted to ask you is, was this the line of work that you always wanted to get into, or did this kind of evolve into what you do now?
To be honest with you, I was part of a hip hop group. Like, yeah, a lot of people don't know. This is some exclusive content. I was part of this hip hop group, and I actually told my god brother, I was like, man, listen, in order for us, ironically, we're talking about this, like, in order for us to be successful in this, we have to align ourselves with more folks in the industry. And I told him, let's go into these labels, let's start having conversations, and that's how actually we ended up with the position at Def Jam, a street team. And from there, it just evolved into something else. And I noticed that executives outlast a lot of artists. Unfortunately, I don't, you know. And then from there, I was able to actually it manifested into other things. Now, some artists have managed to actually, you know, dip in that pot of being executives. You know, actually started their own labels and actually helped other artists. But and that's how you know continue success. You know, so that's exactly. That's how I started. This is where I'm at now, and I'm happy that this is where I'm at now, and I'm happy that I'm able to help as many people as possible. We are servants. I think that we're only here on earth for this particular amount of time, and I think that while we're here, how many people can we help? How much can we impact? If we just sit around and saying it's all about me, then, you know, your journey hasn't even started.
Right. And it's not very full and a lot of depth to it too. If it's just me all the time, you know, my best stories include other people in them. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. You know what I mean? I might have one story that's just me that's good to tell. You know what I'm saying? And out of a million. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you spending some time with me. Super excited to share the judging panel with you. You know what I mean? I think some of the insight that you'll have for some of these artists tonight, you know, and that's why I wanted to transition to the last question is, with this talent showcase going down, or talent search, let's call it that, what are you looking for in terms of, now, I'm not telling you to pick a winner because that's impossible, right? We're going to see it as it unfolds. But when you come into something like this, are you expecting to find like that next one? Are you like, what am I trying to say? When you come into an event like this, are you looking I need to find somebody to put on? Or if it ain't there, it ain't there. Like, what's the mindset when you come into something like this? We don't know. We're going to have a bunch of artists come through here, but what's your mindset? You think we have to find somebody, or you think if it ain't there, it ain't there? How does that work in your brain?
I believe it's here.
Yeah.
I strongly believe it's here. Because, again, there's so many talented people, but if it's here in your heart, I believe in my heart that there's someone here, and I think that it will happen. That's just how I'm going into it.
You heard it here first on Finally TV, that the man thinks it's here. I believe it's here too.
Yeah.
That's why I do what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're a legend yourself, man. People need to understand who you are, man. Like, all the people that you've spoken to, the things that you've done. Like, do they know who this guy is right here? Like,
salute to him. So that's the humbleness in him. Don't listen to him.
like, people need to know who you are and the platform that you have created for so many people, man, which is amazing. And I'm thankful for you for having, you know, a conversation with me, because I know what you do.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I appreciate that. I really do. And, you know, like you said yesterday, sometimes like minds think alike. You know what I mean? And I definitely think that you have some things to bring to the table that could definitely help this area. I think that you're right when you say that there is somebody in this area that could be, I don't want to say worthwhile, but that could really hit that next level of stardom, you know, and really generate a real buzz for this 845 and put it to the forefront where it deserves to be in New York. You know, we've taken the back seat to the rest of the locales, especially New York City, of course. But, you know, we've taken a back seat to Buffalo now, you know what I'm saying, because Buffalo got Griselda and everybody, you know what I mean? We took a back seat to Albany for a little while, you know, for no real good reason, you know? So this area has it, and I agree we'll find something dope here. So I appreciate you saying what you say about Finally TV. It is here to stay. Y'all already know what it is. Hopefully you see me and this gentleman work some more in the future. But again, I wanted to thank you for coming on the show. And it's going to be a pleasure working with you, brother. And good luck with everything, okay?
Thanks for your time, man. Thanks for having me.
You got it. Peace. Finally TV, Gabriel Santos Garcia, we out.